hip-hop.
This is the big show for NXT on the weekend. Big, massive show in UFC's Apex Arena. Why is it there? I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, yes. Is that venue going to work for wrestling? I don't know. Well, guess we'll find out in real time. It's a small venue, a little bit bigger than a PC. I don't know why they're doing it there. That's the decision they've made to have the damn event in the Apex. So it should be an interesting show. A lot of good matches. We're going to go through all these matches and see what we think about the outcome. Let's start with a triple threat. Big match. Obafemi, Wesley, and Gallus himself. I don't remember his name. That's how much I don't care about Gallus. Unfortunately, no offense, I can't remember his name. But this is going to be a good match. I love triple threat matches. It's my favorite type of match, triple threats. They get creative. They are intricate. I just love triple threat matches. It's my favorite type of match. No DQ as well. I got Obafemi retaining. It's good to see that Wesley is back, coming back from that injury. Came back ahead of time. Love that for him. But I got Obafemi winning. There's no reason to take the belt off of Oba right now. He's cooking. He's a popular, bigger guy. Makes sense. Obafemi retains. Let's move on to the next match, which is tag team match between Nathan Frazier and Axiom in the OC. I have the OC winning here. I think it's time to give them something. They're heels now, full on heels. You'll see them tonight on SmackDown. They put in the work. Let's give them some respect. Let's give them a run here. I say the old guys, the OC, beat Nathan Frazier and Axiom and become the new NXT Tag Team Champions. This won't hurt Axiom and Nathan Frazier at all. They'll be fine. They'll win it back eventually. But I think it's time to give these guys the belts. Give them something, you know? They don't want none. Exactly. Agreed. We all agree? OC winning? We all agree? Give the damn belts to the OC. The old heads need a run now. Moving on to the next match. The 6-women ladder match for the new North American Women's Championship. This is a big one, folks. It's a big one. I'm looking forward to this. Very talented. They can all go. 5 of the 6 are women of color, which is, I'm not sure I've seen that before. NXT is cooking. And I think, let me tell you who's not going to win. Michin has a storyline with Nia Jax coming up on SmackDown. Michin is not going to win. Jada Parker, as talented as she is on the mic, great talent on the mic, charisma out the wazoo, such a bright future. She's not ready to be a champion. She needs to come along in the ring. She's very green in the ring. Not going to make sense for her to be champion right now. I can see the other 4 winning. I can see it. I'm going to take Kalani Jordan out of there right now because I think Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruka are both babyfaces. And right now, I think on the pecking order, Sol Ruka is above Kalani Jordan. They're both those white meat babyfaces that you want to root for. Sol Ruka is above her on the pecking order right now. She scored the highest on the NXT Combine. I would say that of the two, Sol Ruka is most likely to win. So I'm going to take Kalani Jordan out of there. That leaves Last Legend, Sol Ruka, and Fallon Henley. I think Fallon Henley is winning this. The one white chick in the group. And I think she's going to deserve it. She put in the work. She's been like the person who's been a steady hand the entire time. She's been the top babyface for a while. She made this recent heel turn. And I think she has put in the work. It's time to reward her with the belt. She deserves it. I think Fallon Henley can hold that belt. She's a heel. And because there's so many more top babyfaces, like Kalani Jordan, Thea Hale, Sol Ruka, there's so many top babyfaces down there. I think it's smart to put a belt on a heel and have her run with it. Especially somebody like Fallon Henley, who could have been called up. She could have been. So I think you put it on her, reward her hard work for all these last few years, getting that cowgirl gimmick over. I think Fallon Henley wins this. I don't think Sol Ruka is going to win it. She could, of course. In terms of like power scaling, she's booked strong. So I can see that. But I think with this ladder match, I think a heel will win it. I think Kalani and Fallon Henley are going to have feuds going forward. I think Sol Ruka is not going to win it. She could, but right now I say Fallon Henley number 1, Sol Ruka, Lash, Kalani, Michin, Jada. Fallon doesn't feel like a top star. I would agree with you before, but I like Fallon Henley a lot recently, and I've been enjoying her work. I think she can talk on the mic. I think she can go in the ring. She has some size to her. She can move well. I think she'll be fine. I think she can go and she can hold that belt, and I think she looks good. She has a good look. I like Fallon. Yeah, I can see her holding that belt. When it comes to Kalani and Sol Ruka, I think when they win it, it'll be pinning someone. You know what I mean? Kind of similar to how they didn't want Liv Morgan to win the belt via Battle Royal. I don't think they want Kalani Jordan to win the belt via ladder match. I think the day she wins the title, it'll be a pinfall. I kind of feel the same way about Sol Ruka. So right now I'm leaning toward Fallon Henley, the heel, the top heel in that group, unless you want to say Last Legend is. Although I'm a fan of Last Legend, I just don't think they'll do it right now. I think Fallon Henley is the way to go for now. But I could be wrong. It could be Kalani. What's good about this match, anything can happen. It's all up in the air. The two on the left, Michin and Jada, shock if they win it. Complete shock. But I think Fallon Henley will win that belt. Mia Yim will not win it. She has a storyline with freaking Nia Jax on SmackDown. Let's move on to the next match. Lola Vice against Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna will win. Why? Well, Shayna is a main roster star, and she's also a cage fighter. You think about transitioning from MMA to WWE world, Shayna Baszler come to mind, her and Ronda, right? I don't think you can book the baddest woman, Shayna Baszler, to lose to a NXT call-up. Not call-up, but NXT talent. I don't think so. I think you have to keep Shayna Baszler strong here. She has a match later on, a triple threat tag match between the Unholy Union, Shayna and Zoe against Bianca and Jade. I think that's going to happen. You're not going to have any problem having Lola lose. Again, if Shayna Baszler was not a cage fighter, it'd be one thing. But Shayna Baszler is a cage fighter herself. She's an MMA fighter herself. So we're talking about NXT Underground, and she almost lost to Natty in the Underground match. So why would she beat Shayna Baszler in an Underground match? I think you need to keep Shayna Baszler strong, whether it be a Underground match or a blood sport match for like GCW. I think Shayna should win those matches. So I have Shayna winning a war because both of them are cage fighters. So I think that cancels each other out. Now you give it to the main roster star. I think Shayna should beat Lola. Lola just beat Natty in the same type of match. Now you have her beat another one. She can lose this one. It's fine. Lola should lose. She'll be fine. There's no shame in losing an Underground match to Shayna Baszler. Shayna should be winning these matches. She beat Ronda. She beat Ronda in an MMA style match. You can't have her beat Ronda in an MMA style match in the WWE and then lose to Lola Vice. I don't think so. She has to win. I think it'd be silly. Honestly, I think it'd be silly if she lost to Lola Vice at this stage. Does that make sense? Let's move on to the NXT Championship match. Trick Willie against Ethan Page. Newly signed Ethan Page is here. I'm interested in this match. This is exciting to me. I'm looking forward to it. Should Ethan Page win? No. This should be a Trick Willie win here. You can protect Ethan Page somehow, but I do not think Ethan Page should take the belt off Trick Williams right now. Maybe later on, but not right now. That's what I believe. That's what he deserves, right? Ethan Page has a long way to go. Let Ethan Page cook, but I think Trick Williams should win this match. All right, let's move on to the last match, which should be the main event. This match is the top match on the card according to this visual here, right? This should be the main event. Roxanne Perez against Jordynne Grace should be the main event of this show. It is the biggest match, the most talked about match. Now, the discourse around this match has been interesting. Very, very interesting. There are folks who believe that Jordynne should win this match. They think Jordynne should flat out win it. I think those people are crazy, but there are those who really believe that Jordynne Grace should win this match. Perez has to win here. I think she needs to win via hook or crook. You can protect Jordynne Grace by having Roxanne cheat, but I think Roxanne needs to win this match. Why? Well, first of all, Jordynne Grace is on a 3 appearance contract right now. So after that, they have to create a new contract if they want her to come back on NXT, right? That's number 1. Number 2, there's an elephant in the room by the name of Julia. You know who Julia is, right? Talented Joshi from Japan. She is a wrestler from Marigold. Beautiful, talented, big star, right? That's the issue here. She's coming. So if you have Julia coming, I don't know why you would take the belt off of Roxanne for any period of time. Roxanne Perez, you want to keep her strong. So when Julia comes, she has somebody to beat that is formidable. I don't think it makes any sense to have Roxanne lose the belt, get it back, and then lose again to Julia. Keep Roxanne strong as possible. Whether she had to cheat to beat Jordynne, that's fine. Keep her strong, and then have Julia beat a strong, pissed off, angry Roxanne Perez. So right now, I think the storyline is going like this. Roxanne Perez, her feud is with Ava, right? She has a feud with Ava. Ava keeps putting up talent for her to beat. First with Chelsea Green, now with freaking Jordynne Grace. Roxanne thinks that Ava is working against her. So that's the feud. Ava, Roxanne. Ava brings in Julia as the ultimate trump card. Roxanne loses. Roxanne blames Ava for the loss. Like, you're working against me. You wanted her to beat me. Roxanne then leaves NXT because she doesn't want to deal with Ava anymore. And that's how you get Roxanne on the main roster. She loses to Julia. She moves up. And you do that by saying, I don't like you, Ava. You're working against me. You're not on my side. You're an op. So I'm out of here. That's the story you do. It makes too much sense. And because Julia is coming, she should stay strong. So the Julia match is a bigger deal. According to Fightful, they're reporting NXT wants Julia for Heatwave. So you want that match to have a big show, big crowd, right? That's where you have Julia beat Roxanne. So I think it's dumb. It's silly to have Roxanne lose. That's just my opinion. What say you? Right. So the reports are that Roxanne herself is preparing by working stiff for Julia. So that's the match. She's preparing for it. She knows that's coming. Why the hell would you have her drop the belt? To go to what? To go to TNA and then beat her in TNA to win it back? The NXT title will be defended on WWE television, not AEW television. Not TNA television. Definitely not AEW television, right? Definitely not AEW. But even TNA doesn't make any sense. You want the WWE title to be defended on WWE TV, not TNA TV. Doesn't make any sense.
Kip up!